Hello. We are live
Woohoo!
for a spooky Halloween live stream.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, Margaret Hale, I want to go over.
Wait, what? You kind of cut out a little bit. I'm sorry.
Hopefully there's something wrong with my Wi-Fi. I said, Margaret Hale, do you want to go over your costume?
Oh, yeah. I just made it up on the spot. I'm Margaret Hale from North and South.
I love it.
Yeah, otherwise I'm Hudson in real life. Hello. That's my intro.
I love it. It's perfect. Don't change a thing.
No, it should be more like Sarah's.
Sarah has a good one.
Go for it, Sarah.
Should I put my costume on?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, it's so good.
So this is a stormtrooper mask, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, and this is my Bob Ross wig. And so this is my costume because it was the easiest thing to throw on really quick. But I'm Sarah Lebrad. Nice to meet all of you. My hair is falling off, but yeah, I'll go with the same thing that the lovely friend Margaret here said and say hi.
I can't with that wig.
If Bob Ross was a stormtrooper.
I love Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is it me? I'm not wearing a costume. I'm wearing a baggy sweater and eating soup.
Nice.
So I guess I'm just cozy. I don't know. But yeah, that's me. I don't know. I'm just focusing on my soup right now, okay? I can't think. But I'm happy to be here. Love you guys. Happy Halloween. It's so bright, Angelina, where you are.
Yeah.
It's so bright.
It's so bright.
My costume is not Angela.
I love that. I love that. I love that so much.
It's so good.
I feel like you're gonna get hot really fast in that.
Oh, I'm sure I am. I'm going to take it off soon.
Like I'm getting hot.
I don't know. I am just so much happier. The whole stream I'm just looking at Sarah in her costume.
That's good.
I was thinking the same thing. That Diane's a soup monster.
Oh my god, yes.
Bro.
I don't want to be a monster.
But like the Cookie Monster type of monster.
Yeah, but then once I'm done the soup, then I'll just be all that's left. I'll just be a monster.
You can eat more soup.
Eat more soup?
Yeah, keep eating soup.
I could, but this is all that's left of it. It's all I've got.
A lot of people are enjoying Sarah's costume.
I think that's so great. Thanks, guys.
Can you see well out of that?
Yeah, this is Med. My eyes are...
Wait, is it bejeweled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it to a rave, and like you can tell some of them are falling off, but I went as a stormtrooper to a rave.
Oh my gosh. When I got with Henry, he had so much candy throughout his place.
Oh, yeah.
Like you just had candy?
No, it's like a rave thing.
What is it? Tell me. What's the rave thing?
It's like this like jewelry that you make for people. Right, Sarah?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I know that there's that, and sometimes people like bring like candy jewelry to like eat while they're, on thing at raves.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't fully get it, but he had a candy maker kit in his closet when I met him, and I was very confused. I thought like maybe he had a child or something. He was like, "No, it's for raves."
Wow. That's great. I would go just for the candy.
I mean, you like should go for the candy. It's great. Just for that.
Oh, man. The soup is so good, by the way.
What kind of soup is it?
It's split pea soup.
I love split pea soup.
It's so delicious. It's like the coziest soup ever.
Is it like homemade recipe? Because I just bought split peas from the grocery store, and I don't know. I don't have a good recipe.
It's not homemade. I for the next, while I work, I barely cook because I get fed at work. I don't have time to cook. But it's canned soup, but it's like I don't know what the brand. I think it's Amy's or something. I don't know. It's something, but it's super delicious. It's so good. Mm.
Haley wants to go for the candy too.
I would love that.
I feel like I'm selling raves a little bit.
No. I'll go to a rave once all this pandemic stuff clears.
I'm good. I don't. You guys can all go, and I'll chill in your empty houses.
All right.
Like breaking in, or
No, because I'm telling you.
Are we inviting you to our homes, or are you just gonna show up?
Well,
who's gonna be here?
I'm gonna house it. I loved when my friends would go to raves because I would just be home alone. I'd be like, oh, I can read a book now.
Yeah, I would just stay home and eat candy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly.
There's more love for the Bob Ross wig.
That's good.
It's so good. I feel like I need to watch a Bob Ross tutorial after this. Okay, I'm done with my
Well, if
soup.
you wait until Thursday.
Sorry?
If you wait until Thursday, I might be posting one.
Oh my God, yes. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, I haven't said that anymore.
Oh my God, yay. So exciting. Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know all of your favorite Halloween movies.
Yes, and in the comments, put your favorite Halloween movies.
I want to know because I've been watching a whole bunch. I'm doing really well with my challenge, so I want to know.
You're like giving me so many recommendations because I don't really watch any of this type of Halloween scary things. The only thing I can say is like Scream.
Yeah, Scream's good. That's a classic one. Angela, what's your favorite?
I really
Sorry, I love you. Did I cut you off?
What?
Anyone go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't cut off.
Oh, I feel like I cut off Sarah.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I really like the Halloween Town movies.
Okay. I haven't seen those.
So good. They're at Disney Channel.
But those aren't like scary.
No.
So wait. So you want scary films?
Well, I'd love to know if you don't have like a favorite scary movie. If your favorite movie isn't like a scary one, it's just like more Halloween-y, then I want to know what your favorite scary movie is. That makes sense?
Oh,
I want to know about
I've never seen a scary movie I like.
what?
All the quote-unquote scary movies I like are not Halloween themed.
Well, it
Same.
doesn't need to be Halloween themed.
Okay. Because Halloween themed, I would say Nightmare Before Christmas, hands
Right.
down. Love Tim Burton. But actual like ooh type film would probably ghost film would be The Others with Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Love that. But actual like the scariest movie that I've enjoyed but I find scary would be Frenzy by Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay. I haven't watched either of those, but I want to write these down.
But Frenzy isn't like a magical film. It's like it's scary because it can really happen.
Ooh, I like that. What was the other one? The Others.
Yeah, The Others with Nicole Kidman. It's the last film she made with Tom Cruise before they divorced.
Oh, Tom Cruise is in it?
No, he produced it. He isn't in it.
Okay. That's better.
It's their last film together, as in like they worked together.
Right. Okay.
CB said Hocus Pocus. And
Yeah.
said The Addams Family. Those are my type of movies.
I liked the TV show. I never got into the movies though. They had
The Addams Family movie?
Yeah, because I watched the TV show as a kid, so then like the films felt different.
Mm-hmm. It did, but and they are, but I also I love them both. I love both. I love all of it.
Halloween Town and the Burton films for Kelly.
Yeah, I agree. Hocus Pocus is like my number one. My number one. It's always the first one I watch, October 1st.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm into like goth. Oh, and I love come back to me. Hold on, what's his name?
Okay. So while she's doing, I don't really watch Halloween movies. I've only ever watched like 2-ish scary movies, probably. And one of them was like, I think it's Orphan or Orphans or whatever.
Yes.
And I watched 11 minutes of it and it scarred me. Like I was so freaked out. And then I've seen The Shining like 3 times. I actually really liked The Shining. And then recently, one of my friends made me watch Sinister.
Yes.
I will not watch that again. I will not finish it either. I got an hour into it. I wanted to quit at like 10 minutes, but they made me watch until an hour because they didn't realize how much it was like actually freaking me out. I was so scared for like 5 days afterwards.
Really? I can't remember if I've seen Sinister. Which one is that? It sounds really familiar. I feel like I have seen it. Sinister.
It has like the boogeyman. I don't know if that's what they call it.
Oh, I've seen it around, but I haven't watched it yet. Okay, 2012. Okay. Interesting.
If you watch it, I would like to hear your thoughts.
Yes. I hope it's on Netflix. Maybe that's where I've seen it.
I think it is.
Okay. But like Canadian Netflix.
Okay. Then I don't know about that one.
It's slim pickings over here for the scary movies on Netflix, unfortunately.
If you had, just because you're in Canada, is there a way to get on American Netflix, or do you really only have access to Canadian Netflix?
I can.
Yeah, there is a way.
Okay.
Yeah, what's it again?
Yeah, but it seems like, I don't know, it seems kind of like dishonest, and I feel anxious doing it, so I won't.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was gonna say Guillermo del Toro's films because Pan's Labyrinth is my all-time favorite film. Like not even Halloween. Just like I love Pan's Labyrinth.
Huh.
Okay.
I watch that forever.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I like that. Angela's gone.
Not Angela's gone.
Sorry, not Angela is gone. Okay, I like it.
Well, while she's gone, I'll show my Halloween costume because I didn't do it earlier.
Yes.
This is my Halloween costume. There.
Love it.
You look so cute and so different from like you, like how you transformed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Totally.
Angelina, you know.
Yeah.
Totally.
Masterpiece.
It took a lot of mental like preparing to like do the switch. It
Mhm.
was definitely hard at first, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
for
it's
sure.
Such strength.
I
Yes.
love it.
Such strength.
Ah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and read through some of these comments because Angela's not here.
yeah, just take the lead.
I don't know what she.
Where did she leave off?
I
I know I think she left off at Kelly's about
Okay, some of the Burton films.
Halloween Town, Tim Burton.
yeah.
CB says Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. That just reminds me of the Office episode about that. I've never actually seen that. And then they also said, I don't do scary movies.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people that I know that are not really into the scary movies.
Down in the comments, Gio says how he doesn't find Halloween films scary, just like real things, and that's me. Like I can watch something on ghosts or ghouls and I'm fine, but real life stuff, that's why Frenzy freaked me out. Also aliens. Can't do aliens.
Really?
Okay.
No. Like I
Interesting.
believe there are other forms out there, but I don't want them to know about my existence. I know they do, but I just don't.
Right.
Blissful ignorance. Just like
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I'm the opposite way. Like I mean, it freaks me out, but I love like slasher and like serial killer, like, you know, like real people killing and like stuff like that. Like I love those. They don't scare me as much, but like stuff with ghosts and like demons and like possession, I'm like that scares me because I like believe in ghosts and I believe in all that stuff. So I'm like my biggest worry is like I'm gonna watch this and like somehow get possessed by like some sort of demon. Like I don't know. That stuff.
Because they'll know. They'll know that you watched it.
They'll know.
Well,
Like you're asking for it now.
the real possession stories creep me out. Like when, like that one in Germany. I've listened to that recording. I regret that. But like a movie of it, I'm like, okay. But when I listen to real recordings of possessions, I'm like,
Yeah, it's real.
gotta go find a rosary.
Yeah, I need to like burn some sage, put salt circle around.
Drown myself in it, maybe drink it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Multiple people are asking where our P's at. I don't know. Should I call him on screen or mute myself to call him?
You should call him on screen.
Yeah.
Let's go through the comments really quick first.
Mm-hmm.
The craft.
Yes. Love the craft. Stigmata creeped me out. Yes, those are great. Yeah.
That comment. That's what I'm going to do next Saturday before midnight. Watch some Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? Maybe I'm Diane. Toil, Double and Trouble. I think that's what it's called. It's the Mary-Kate and Ashley Halloween film.
I loved Mary-Kate and Ashley.
I was obsessed with this film because it was so hard to rent at like the VCR store back in the day. So I think I love it. I don't know. I've only seen it once, but it's an obsession.
You should do like an old Mary-Kate and Ashley marathon at some point.
This person who I used to nanny back in the day and is now 20 has this theme, has like this series on Instagram where the first season 1 was rating all of Disney's sequel films, and now it's rating all the Barbie films. And from what I hear, next season's going to be rating all the Mary-Kate and Ashley films. So I'm like so excited for this.
That's gonna be really good. I love that. Are we calling our tea?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the comments quick.
Oh right. Sorry, you're holding your phone like you're ready.
No, I was looking at messages. Sorry. Kelly says they remember when we got Disney Plus back in January. The first thing they did was watch Hocus Pocus and all the other Halloween movies.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Orphan.
Yeah, same.
I had pasta for dinner.
I had
I
pasta
had
too.
ramen noodles the other day.
I had chicken instant noodles, but that was more of a late lunch. I don't know what I'm having for dinner.
When I first got Disney Plus, I binged Hannah Montana, Lizzie McGuire, and Recess.
Hmm.
Yaza's here. Hello. Jess is here. Hello. He thought is really good. Oh, I know Alan Rickman was in the movie.
I need to watch that one.
Yeah, I
Is
see
it
it.
on your list?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you mean like my list for this month?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it is on my list to watch eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Jess just watched Focus for the first time last night.
You're so lucky.
How does that age?
Yeah.
So, like,
well,
watching it for your first time in the year 2020, being whatever age you are, how do you feel about it?
yeah. I feel like it still holds up. Like it's still really good.
Yeah, I watched it last week and it was really good.
Yeah.
Huh.
I always wondered about nostalgic films, like in that way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And these are the films that CB says they're gonna watch next weekend.
Nice.
I've never seen Sweeney Todd the movie. I've seen the musical live, but I've not seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey, happy Halloween. Hello.
Okay. Is it time to call RP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Putting him on speaker if he answers.
What if he doesn't answer? That'll be so sad.
I know.
I feel like if he doesn't answer, he's asleep.
Yeah, maybe he just fell asleep.
Oh, right.
This is like his phone number. So I'm like, I feel like if he heard me calling, he would answer. That would just be really out of the ordinary.
Wait, are you calling through WhatsApp or are you like, hold on? Okay, good. I was like,
No.
yes,
That would be a lot of money.
it's not worth it.
It's been ringing for a while.
Does he not have a voicemail?
I don't think WhatsApp has a voicemail.
Yeah, it just said call without person.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Call without person?
well, it's in Spanish. That would be like the direct translation. Into
Oh, I was like, what?
it's
That
a
doesn't make sense.
persona, but I'm like, that would be direct translation. Basically, just no one said.
Is it in Spanish to help you practice?
My entire phone is.
Yeah, when I saw you do that, I put my phone into French to like keep up my French memory. Then I now have to do a bunch of like important stuff on my phone. I'm like, it's not worth it.
In high school, I put my phone to Gaelic, and I was like, this was a mistake.
Because then when you start, they're like, it's so tricky words, like the settings and stuff. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I realized, yeah, I know Gaelic. At the time, I knew Gaelic, but I didn't know like how to say like Instagram or Facebook in Gaelic, like modern words.
Mm-hmm.
Sage said that their guess is that he's asleep. He was really tired when I spoke to them earlier.
Okay. Well, if he's like actually getting sleep for once, that'd be good.
Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah.
I'm having Scotch eggs for dinner. If they get done before I start my fast.
Nice.
Hope they get done in time.
Yeah.
Jess thought it was good. It's definitely not what I expected, but it was entertaining for sure.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's so good.
So, the movie might not happen because the director left. I didn't know there was a movie.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what Scotch eggs are.
I think they're like an egg cooked in like a meat surrounding. Like it's like meat wrapped around an egg, and then you cook it. I don't know if you like deep fry it. I don't really know, but I feel like it's just like an egg with meat around it. But I might be wrong. What is it?
That's what this person says.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're pretty spot on.
Okay.
Interesting.
I've never had one, but I've seen one in real life.
I've seen one.
But I haven't eaten one.
A mythical creature. You can only see it every blue moon.
Actually, a blue moon's coming up on the 31st.
That's a really creepy little thing. Blue moon on Halloween.
Yeah, it's very powerful. So do some cleansing, do some moon magic.
Ooh.
What do you
Moon magic?
moon? Like, because the moons all have different things. Like, what's a blue moon's thing?
Well, blue moon happens roughly every 3 years, I think, and it's just when you get 2 full moons in the same month.
Is there any like significant meaning to it? I don't even know what the full moon's meaning is, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know if you're. I mean, like not. And I don't think there's anything in terms of like astronomy. Like if you're into like astrology, then like the different phases of the moon have different kind of meanings or like things that. So like usually, and I know very little, but from what I know, typically the full moon has to do with like cleansing and like letting go of things.
And
It's a good time for all that. Yeah.
Mercury retrograde.
Yes. I don't even know what's in retrograde right now. A bunch of stuff.
I'll look it up.
Is it like Mars is in retrograde?
I want to say Mars. That's like
What
that's
even is retrograde?
The term retrograde comes from the Latin word retrogradus, which literally means backward step. As the name suggests, retrograde is when a planet appears to go backwards in its orbit. As viewed from Earth, astronomers refer to this as apparent retrograde motion because it is an elliptical illusion. Sorry, it like popped up the second you asked that, and I was like,
okay, you're like Siri, just giving us all the deets.
Yeah.
That was a compliment, really high compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, hey Hudson, what is?
My dream. Okay, there are too many layers with this dress. Okay, I'm gonna change soon.
Don't change. Do not. You keep that dress on.
I have the heater on, and there should be a corset with this. Like the lack of corset, lack of structure.
Mercury.
Oh. Mercury is not agreeing with people right now.
I feel bad for Mercury. I feel like a lot of people blame Mercury retrograde for things, and it's like it's not.
Mercury's just trying to do its thing.
I was saying earlier that like one of my favorite websites is Mercury in retrograde, and then it just says yes or no. And if it says no, it's like then you have to blame your problems on something else or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good website.
I blame the feral black cat standing outside my door on retrograde.
Do you want to give people that story?
Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen on my Instagram story, I just gotten off the stream with like Sarah and Hudson and Angelina. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and then maybe like get a veggie burger at this restaurant I really like. And so I grab my like grocery bag and I walk out. And as soon as I walk out my door, I see this black cat. It's kind of like a ferally looking black cat, and it hisses, and then it starts like lunges towards me. And so I freak out. I hate cats. So I like run inside and slam the door and like lock it. And then I hear this cat like scratching at the door.
No.
And I like just don't want to leave my house ever again.
Oh my God.
It's so scary. But I'm like, I guess it's the spooky vibes for the Halloween live sprint.
Oh my gosh.
That's creepy. Cats are so hit or miss. Like it's like you can get a cat that's like the sweetest thing, or you can just get a cat that's like, I don't know. They're so unpredictable. I love them, but they scare me a little bit.
Monroe flinched when you started putting down her kinds.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
I love Monroe. She's so cute.
She's not cute lately. But if you really want to get into like moon type magic, I highly recommend farmersalmanac.com because they tell you what to do during certain phases of the food, like of the moon, like when to cut your hair, when not to. And I've been following that for years, and that's how my hair reached my hips. Just saying.
That what?
Tell you to not cut it.
It sounds like I passed off a fey creature.
Pissed off, probably.
Probably. What does that mean?
Okay, Angela. I need to research the Fae. I have books recommendations for you. Like, here's the thing:
I pissed off like Rysand or Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses.
No, like, oh gosh, like the Fae,
like the fairy people.
Yeah,
they're Fae in A Court of Thorns and Roses.
No, but like,
yeah, but not that.
But like the real Fae.
The real Fae.
The real Fae.
How do you know a lot about the Fae?
It's a very Irish thing. And you told me you have Irish blood. So like the traditional religion there before Christianity came in was like the Druids and the Fae and all that stuff. So like Queen Mauve and Morgana Le Fay, all those people. Yeah, you can't piss them off, especially if you're Irish. Like,
what would I have done to make them mad?
I don't know, your existence, really. I mean, it's up to them.
Okay.
No, I don't mean like I'm putting down your existence. I'm telling you how they are.
They're okay. Interesting. I'd love to read more about the Fae.
I don't know.
Why would my existence piss them off? I'm so confused.
They're like, within mythology, they're like the trickster god.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. You could be the best person ever, but they like, I don't know. I don't actually like believe in any of it, but it's just fun to scare people with.
Yeah. I don't
just so you know, your existence does not piss me off in the slightest.
Yeah, it doesn't piss me
my
off.
life better that you exist. I'm very grateful.
Knowing you has been a rainbow, but like the Fae.
The
Right.
Okay. Black cat's just gonna appear at my front door.
You have to leave a bowl of milk and honey out on your back porch every night so they're happy.
I love that.
Wow. That means the cat's just gonna keep coming back.
Probably.
Oh man.
Okay, so this is really sad. I have to go to my friend's birthday party now, but thank you.
How do you have a birthday party too?
Yeah. Yep, and I have to go drive 45 minutes for it. So.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Angela, or not Angela. My bad. I hope you guys have a lovely evening. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Oh gosh, you can see the mess behind me.
Right, like now it's so big.
Oh, that's such a sweet comment. Thank you. I'm sure your aesthetic is better than you think.
What I struggled with for aesthetics, I'll just say this, is like I think everyone's aesthetics is like so beautiful, and I'm like, why can't my aesthetic be like that? It's because I have my own aesthetic, you know. You have to
Yes.
find your own, like, because I love like the vintage things and like whatever, but that's not popular. So instead of doing what's popular, just do what you like and like what
Yes.
brings you joy to look at.
Yes, Angelina, sorry.
Mhm.
But Angelina, if you moved to LA, you'd be in here.
It's
Mhm.
the 1940s life, I hear. I'm ready for it.
It is. Old Hollywood? Yeah.
Oh, that's just. I saw the Netflix Hollywood show, and that just that put me in a whole other level. I was just.
I love it.
Cats don't like lavender, so infuse some water with lavender and spray it in the face. I don't know if I'm going to try that. That
Wow.
sounds.
It's probably gonna get more mad at you that way.
I think
Yeah.
if I see it again, I'm just going to call animal services.
Cats don't like to be pet.
So just, I think if she goes up to it and pet it though,
Yeah.
it's gonna like
gonna-
scratch her.
No, I think if Angela were to approach the cat, like, oh my gosh, come here, the cat would be then freaked out and run away. Cats
Yeah.
I
Angela cannot be freaked out.
I walked outside my door and the cat almost hissed and lunged at me. I don't think this cat has any fear. Like it ran like it was like on the other side of the parking lot and it ran over to my door.
Oh my gosh, it smelt you.
Really? That's scary.
Like it was like there was no fear in this cat. And like this cat, like I literally peeked out my window at it and it like once I was inside I went
I want to be this cat.
I want this cat to be gone.
Like I don't want to terrorize you. Like I would take over the cat, so I would leave you alone. But then I would harness its energy.
Should I message my roommate?
Blue moon.
Cat hates me, so she doesn't accidentally let it in.
You probably should. But I
Yeah.
harness the energy of the full blue moon, right? And from that, then I could take the energy of the cat, and then I can rule the world.
Whoa, that just skyrocketed.
Well, I mean, it's Halloween live chat. You gotta be spooky. You gotta be creepy. Like, come on.
I don't know if that's creepy. That's just more like, okay, what are you up to?
I like it.
Thank you.
I don't think you even need the cat's energy.
I mean,
Is hot mess an aesthetic because that's my mood?
Yes, it is, and you own it. Okay, you work it so good. Everything's an aesthetic. I think anyone's authentic, like true, like representation of themselves is like their own aesthetic, and I love that.
and your own aesthetic, you'll be so used to. Like, the best thing, it's kind of like this thing I once read about how no one really finds themselves attractive because when you look in the mirror, you've seen your face every day most people have seen their face every day for their whole entire life. So it's not exciting to you. It's not exotic or beautiful. But when you look at someone else for the first time, you're like, oh my gosh, you are. And I feel like that's the thing with aesthetics, you're so used to yours. It's so normal that you don't see how great it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where were we in the comments? I want the confidence this cat has.
Kelly gets it.
I feel like that was more like aggression. I don't know.
But you can harness that strength. Kelly gets this. And you can like output it in like good energy, like take that aggression and build it into something like a good workout, like a good boxing match, like, yeah.
That's true.
I think Kelly said it up above, but she said that you, Hudson, and her are on the same wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. Thank you.
Have you tried barking at it loudly?
Some
Yeah,
kids
just get like a video of a dog and just like put it up.
No, like I have to go to work tomorrow. Like, what happens if I can't get out of my house to go to work?
I don't think the
You
cat
gotta-
will be gone by then.
Yeah, or like have some sort of like stick or something to
Or just
protect
run.
yourself. And run. Oh, definitely run.
If there's
Don't like take your time.
If there's a fight between me and this cat, the cat's definitely winning. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, cats always win.
Harness your INTJ energy, Angela. You can beat the cat. And INTJ is just another form of a cat. Like you got.
Oh yeah, I'm allergic to cats too.
Oh, never mind.
You're going down. You're not gonna make it.
It's not gonna end well.
Can you imagine if I like messaged my boss and was like, "Sorry, I can't come in today. I'll work from home. There's a cat."
And they'll be like,
"Oh, I thought you were gonna go like, hey, sorry, I can't come in today. I got into a fight with a cat, and I lost." Sorry, just opened up there.
I think I have rabies now.
I love it.
This cat's feral. It could have rabies.
No, hopefully not.
You never know.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the cat was warning you.
I think you've gotten a lot of warnings not to leave your house today, so I do think that's the sign.
Your gut's trying to tell you something. You know, this is your chance to like have a good relationship with your gut.
Stay inside my house.
And the universe.
It is 2020.
It is.
Have an open can of tuna ready to drop, and you're the cat's friend.
True. Just throw some tuna, distract it.
Throw it in the opposite direction and then just run.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good plan.
Hello, happy Halloween. Hello, happy Halloween. Hello. Can't stay long putting the kids to bed, but I wanted to come and say hi. Aw, thank you. And then
Sorry, Angelina. Sorry. I'm so tired. I'm still so tired.
Not tame rabies is unlikely. It seems to be moving really fast. Like it seemed a little possessed.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I will be back.
Yes, I might be gone before you come back.
You will not be gone, Diane. You know, I don't care if it's not Halloween. I will find you.
I have a birthday. I have my cousin's birthday party, and I can't be too late to that. So depending on how long you take, I might be gone. So I love you. We'll talk. Text me.
Oh.
Oh man.
If you get bit, watch out for signs of zombiness.
I mean, in 2020, don't doubt it.
It could be like a Pet Cemetery cat. Have you guys watched Pet Cemetery?
No.
No.
Have you read it? Nothing? Nothing at all?
No, I don't do nothing. I don't do anything.
It's a Stephen King novel, and it's basically there's like this burial ground thing where like you bury something and it comes back to life. And in it, so he buries his daughter's cat or his son's cat in the place for it to come back alive because he didn't want it to be dead. And it comes back and it's all crazy. It's crazy. And more things happen, but you have to watch or read the rest of it to find out. It's good stuff. Definitely recommend.
Recommend. Is it okay? Is there also like a movie or something of it?
Yeah, so there's the book and then there's I think there's two versions of the movie actually, but they recently, like, I don't know, like 2 years ago maybe or something, pretty recently, they made
is it Stephen King? Sorry?
Yeah, it's Stephen King.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've tried reading so many Stephen King books. I can't get into the first chapter. I just can't. I'm not into it.
Really?
Not into the writing. Not into it.
My heart. I love his writing. That's so interesting. Aw. You have to keep trying. Please keep trying. Don't give up on Stephen King. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like he's not really for everybody.
No, guys, I can't turn the black cat away. Sorry, I'm like researching black cats now.
Oh no, what? What did it say?
It's sometimes seen depending on where you are. So if you're in the US or continental Europe, it's seen as a sign of bad luck and that you're going to die soon, or someone who lives there is going to die soon.
Mhm.
Well, did it cross your path? That's the thing. Like, did it like run across you, cut you off?
It was
It
just,
just picked you.
it was just
Yeah,
lunging.
it was
I'm looking
I
at
feel like
a black cat at your door because he was like scratching at my door when I went inside.
That does not seem good.
And
that's
so,
scary.
yeah. But apparently, according to the UK, if there's a black cat at your door in the UK, it's a sign of good luck and fortune, and that your family who's away in Scotland, it's a sign of your family who's away at sea is going to come back soon.
I love that.
Just pretend you're in the UK.
Mhm.
That sounds great.
But it's universally agreed, no matter what you think, that turning the cat away is a sign that you just brought bad luck into your life. So apparently, I don't know if that means because I closed the door in its face that now I have bad luck. You can't get rid of the cat. Get rid of the cat, it's like really bad.
So what are you supposed to do?
Inviting the black cat into your home can have the opposite effect, bringing you good fortune and money and love, as well as being a healing presence in the home. I am not inviting this feral black cat who tried to attack me into my home.
So I think you should just leave like a peace offering.
I just don't want to do that because then what if it keeps coming back?
Well, don't leave it like don't leave it right at your door. Like leave it like further down, like on the sidewalk. I don't know.
From you, but not to expect too much.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But I need to be updated on this black cat situation.
Yeah, you gotta tell us if it's still there tomorrow morning or what.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like an Instagram stories debacle.
Yes.
You need to make a whole highlight of it on your profile.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is universal to the meaning of a black cat at your door. Whatever you do, treat the cat well. After all, who wants to tempt a bad omen?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like it.
Well, apparently some cats protect you from demons.
Cats are great. Cats are great. They're just scary sometimes because they just seem so unpredictable. Like they could be loving you and like you'll pet them and they love you, and then as soon as they're like over it, they just get angry and they're like, stop petting me immediately, and you just never know when that happens.
I relate.
It's so scary.
It's like, show me affection. Wait. I'm over this
like,
now. Stop showing me affection.
Yeah, like I'm done with this. I'm done with you. Don't look at me. Don't even think about me.
I'm reading more websites now. I'm so obsessed with knowing everything about black cat folklore now.
Maybe they'll become like your, like your animal. Like that's it.
Yes. Hang on. I have something.
When you want a dog but you don't manifest specific enough, so the universe gives you a black cat that attacks you.
So relatable, that's just so relatable.
I have this book of superstitions.
Ooh.
I've had for like ever. My like first ever boss when I used to work at a grocery store gifted it to me, I think. I don't even remember, probably. There might be something about black cats. Hang on. I don't know.
Is it like Western superstitions?
I don't know.
Because that can really depend too.
But it's awesome. I actually haven't opened in forever, but I have it out here.
I will say it was a pretty fat cat. It didn't have a collar, but like it was well fed.
Okay.
Well, I see. I think Eva is saying down below that maybe it's a female with kittens or in heat, so maybe it was pregnant.
Aww. Aww. I hope it's pregnant.
Oh, it was really hot today.
Mm-hmm.
So, because in heat, like it was very hot.
I mean, that's not what in heat means, but okay, girl.
Oh.
The other kind of heat. The other kind. But sometimes the actual heat helps with that, or
or affects it more, makes it worse.
Yeah.
Kelly's saying Bad cats, black cats are not bad luck. Yes, but I'm pretty sure one attacking you is not
I
good.
think any cat attacking you is just not
attacking
a good sign.
Tuna.
Okay, I'm not saying tuna. You have any extra tuna? Sorry, random question. Angela, I know you're trying to be vegetarian, but are you still eating fish?
So I have some fish in my fridge, but it's salmon. Do cats like salmon? And then, like, do I have to cook the salmon to give it to the cat?
No, they eat raw fish.
Oh, so I could just put out. My neighbors would think I was so weird.
Just put a big fish on your. Yeah, I love it.
Raw salmon.
Love it.
So that breeding doesn't take over. Call the Humane Society. Yeah, the issue is I feel like I need to see it multiple times before I can call the Humane Society. Like seeing it.
I think if it's there tomorrow morning, then yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Do you have I don't know what kind of place you live in, if it's an apartment or a house, but like if there's a porch, be careful it's not under the porch.
But there's some crevices and stuff.
Oh God.
It looked like it was coming from like a bush. Like there's some like bush nearby.
Yeah.
It was like lunging at me. And then like it was scratching, and then I looked back again. Oh yeah, bye Kelly. Cats are I don't know what that means, but at least if someone lost it, they can check with the Humane Society. Yeah.
Okay. I got some stuff. It's not about cats, but these are other superstitions.
Ooh.
Since we're on the.
This is fun. Halloween.
Okay. So it says here, Shakespeare is one of many writers who have noted that a nosebleed is a bad omen, although just one drop of blood is a sign of good fortune to come. For a boy or girl to have a nosebleed in the presence of their lover is a particularly good sign, for they are surely in love.
Okay.
Aww, that's so cute.
But also, if you were the other person and they got a nosebleed, and like you'd be like, "Whoa,
You good? You okay?" A pleasant superstition holds that itching or tingling lips are a sign that someone is soon going to kiss you.
Or you can just see them coming towards you.
I mean, I don't know how soon is.
Oh, like it could be like
right
in a couple weeks. Got it. I thought it meant like within a second, and I was like, "What?" Okay.
Yeah. Like I think this person's gonna kiss me. Hang on. As someone with a large gap between my two front teeth, I used to have that. I have been unable to dismiss the idea that I shall be lucky in life. So apparently, having a gap between your teeth makes you unlucky. Large teeth are claimed to indicate physical strength, while those with small, regular teeth will always be careful and methodical in their habits. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There are not many bad omens attached to teeth, except that it is not a good sign for a child to be born with any teeth showing.
Oh.
And if the first tooth to appear is in an infant's upper jaw, then it is doomed to die young. Oh, my God. Okay.
Do you guys ever have those dreams where like your teeth fall out in the dreams?
Yes.
No,
or,
but
they feel weird. Or like they're like crooked and they get all weird. That one I have a lot.
I didn't have where they fell off. I had one because I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out where like I pulled all my teeth out and I could feel like underneath the nerves, as like they're coming out, and I could taste the blood in my mouth. It was wild.
God. Ugh.
I was happy though in the dream. I was living life.
That's awful.
I read
I'm
somewhere
glad you're happy though.
if you have dreams where you have a lot of like issues with your teeth and it's like a reoccurring thing, it means you have social anxiety.
Interesting. Okay. I love stuff like that. And I love like
it's so interesting, the dream stuff.
Yeah.
Sage is bouncing. Oh, I hope the birthday goes well. And thank you for coming.
A lot of birthdays today.
Yeah. Everyone's born in freaking October. It's amazing.
Any more superstitions, Diane?
There are so many. I'm trying to hang on. Beliefs of the home, chapter 3. See what we got. Superstition at work. The windows of an old house in Essex left open while an elderly man inside is dying, thereby allowing his soul an easy passage to heaven. That actually, that I don't know if it's like European, if it's a European superstition or if it's like everywhere, but my mom was into that too. So when my grandmother was passing, she left the window open as well. I like that one.
Yeah, I think that's kind of beautiful in a way.
Yeah, I think it's sweet.
It's like, yeah, I've definitely heard that about having like a window or something open to allow
to let the soul out. There's something, what is the superstition with like mirrors? Where it's like you cover a mirror when someone's dying so they don't get like stuck somewhere or something?
I don't know about that. I know if you like look in the mirror too long, say Bloody Mary will like
Wow!
bleed or whatever.
Don't do it! That one creeps me out. Like in the dark and stuff too, right? I feel like there's a movie where that happens or something.
There probably is.
So the door, as the main point of entry into the house, has always had a place of particular importance in superstition. And the positioning over the porch of statues and good luck symbols, such as the famous horseshoe, which must, of course, have the points upwards, has been specifically to keep out bad elements, either human or spiritual. It has always been considered unlucky to enter a new home for the first time by the back door, as this entrance is not protected against evil spirits, and they will take this opportunity to slip into the place.
Okay.
Laurel said, I have horrible social anxiety but never had a tooth dream. I'm not sure if like, I don't think it's like if you don't have a tooth dream, it doesn't qualify you as not having social anxiety. I think it's just more of like, it could be. I also think that dream psychology is not a very established field.
Well, I feel like people don't really understand it.
Yeah.
And like, I think it has to be a lot more, like vague than you think it is.
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, my teeth fall out, I'm afraid of losing my teeth. It's like,
It's not literal. Like dreams are very symbolic.
Yeah.
and it also depends on the person too, because you're going to interpret things in a different way, so have different like symbols in your mind would mean different things.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Wow. That's great. That's so much celebrating. I love it.
Such a busy week.
I love that.
The other superstition with mirrors is if you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck.
Yes, that one. And like walking under a ladder.
And opening an umbrella inside.
Yes, those are so classic.
I've opened actually, never mind. I was going to say, I've opened an umbrella indoors. Nothing bad happened, but then I realized, wait, my life isn't all peachy keen.
I have definitely opened umbrellas indoors. Okay. Okay, so although it is unlucky, as well as foolhardy, to leave all the doors and windows of a home open when no one is there, as well as burglars.
Not a good idea.
Superstition does say that they should be open when a child is being born or someone is dying, so that the entry or exit may take place without hindrance. The Romans particularly observed this custom, and they even feared that anyone who entered a home with his left foot first might bring in bad luck. So a servant was always on duty at the door to prevent this happening.
Imagine if that's your job, like, not your left foot.
These men being the forerunners of the modern footman. So I guess like the door people.
Wow.
So Snurgle Wrights asked, are we sprinting or just chatting? We could sprint.
We could sprint, although I do need to get going in the next roughly 20-ish minutes. So we could do like a short one.
Yeah. Do you want to sprint? If not, we could sprint after maybe.
I mean, I'm not really working on anything in particular right now, unfortunately. But yeah, we can do it. If people in the comments want to do some sprints.
Let us know in the comments if you want to do sprints.
Oh God. A loaf that splits open while it is in the oven is said to be a warning of death to come in the family. And a loaf that proves to have a hollow center also presages death. Okay.
Yazda says if your left palm is itchy, you're going to find money.
Yes.
Your right palm, you're meeting a friend. And if your feet itch, you're going on a journey.
I like it.
Well, my feet are always itching, but is the journey just to my room? Like,
right. What kind of?
It is a journey. It's a mental journey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those ones are fun. I wish, like, I don't really find superstitions true, but I wish I did because that just seems so fun.
I just love hearing about it and like how they.
Yeah.
Like, what is the story behind them? This one I've heard a lot too. After salt has been spilled, a pinch of it should be thrown over the left shoulder to avoid bad luck.
But I feel like, don't people just throw salt over their shoulder even when it's not spilled? Like, because people are very superstitious on like the wedding day. So like, if like, the groom accidentally saw the bride in their wedding dress, so it's like, okay, let's throw salt to like counteract it.
Right.
Kind of thing.
I mean, maybe that would make sense because it's kind of it is to like avoid bad luck. So I feel like if you feel like there's any kind of bad luck, like doing that, I guess, would help to avoid it. Like I don't think it's just the spilling of the salt that would bring bad luck. Although I guess that it does.
I mean, you have to clean it up, so that's pretty.
It's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Apparently, the itching palms and feet is from Romani superstition.
Nice. Yeah, my parents believe that too. But for my parents, it's one is like, I can't remember now, but one is like you're gonna receive money, and the other is you're gonna have to give money. You're gonna lose money.
I don't know if this counts, but isn't like if you get like a chill down your back, it's like someone's walking over your grave or something?
Yes, I've heard of that one too.
Someone's walking over your grave?
Yeah.
Like in the future?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's something like that.
I've heard if you get a chill, it's like a ghost passing through you.
That too.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that one too.
I mean, can I just say a little weird thing?
Yes, always.
I mean, it's a Halloween sprint, so why not? I always get like these weird pin pricks, like as if a needle is poking me in the most random of places. So I always say I have like a voodoo doll or something, and someone is just.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why?
Love it. I love that. I get that too sometimes.
It's pretty weird.
Looks so great.
Angela's questions are mine exactly.
About which one?
Yeah.
Maybe the grave, like if it's the grave in the future.
Oh yeah.
I'm confused if it's like the grave in the future, or does it mean like where your future grave is going to be? Because that's a lot more creepy to me.
That's what I think, is that like where you're gonna be buried. You know, that's what I think. But I feel like either way is creepy.
Did you guys ever do the thing when you were a kid where you have to hold your breath whenever you went past a graveyard?
No, I never did that.
I never really went near graveyards until I was older, so no.
I live like I grew up across the street from a graveyard.
Oh, so you just have to be constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never breathed at all.
You have to hold your breath or else the ghost will come in. Like a ghost will come and possess you. So you have to hold your breath.
Interesting.
the graveyard.
What about when you go like visit like a relative in a graveyard?
I never visited a relative in a graveyard. I don't.
You never visited a grave, like a grandparent or something? No.
Well, we don't. Well, this probably sounds weird, but in my religion, we don't do graves. You're buried. You're like cremated and then like put into nature after a celebration of life.
Oh,
That's so beautiful.
I love that.
Methodists do that. I don't know if all Methodists do it. Methodists are a weird group. I don't think. I've met other Methodists who have like completely different traditions than mine. So I don't know if all Methodists are the same.
Yeah, I do. I like the idea of that.
Like a celebration of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some Methodist is like seen as like a happy thing, not a sad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just celebrate what they did well. I learned that from the Babysitters Club. With the graveyard thing.
The graveyard. Love the Babysitters Club. Not scary, but.
If anyone's just coming on, wondering what we're talking about, we're just doing some spooky Halloween superstitions after I saw a black cat almost attacked me today and then scratched on my door.
The scratching thing is what like really makes it like takes it to that next level of creepy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because like maybe they thought you were just coming after them or whatever, but
Yeah.
the fact that it stood there at your door and scratched it.
Yeah, like that's aggressive. That's like a little much, cat.
I'm a very like doubtful superstitious person. Like I feel like I want to say I don't believe in that stuff, but then a lot of that stuff just turns out to be true in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So like now I'm like panicking because I'm like, this is not a good sign. Like there's no way that's a good omen.
Yeah.
Well, the thing for me about superstitions is that I'm very into the whole like your mind like is very powerful and the whole placebo effect. Like if you think that you've got bad luck, you kind of subconsciously do things that'll make you that will seem like bad luck, but it's like that's what I kind of think of it as sometimes. Like it's mostly just your mind. So if you think that nothing is no superstitions, you'll probably be chill.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
We'll probably still be here.
Kidlets. I love that.
Oh yeah, no. That's so true. I don't know. That's just such a weird event to happen.
I know, and like on the day of a Halloween stream, other things have been happening.
Yeah, like other really weird things.
That's the thing that's wild.
All day I've had like horrible luck anytime I leave my house.
Dang. Do you need to like cleanse maybe? Let's do like a sage, or like get some rosemary, like Palo Santo. And just...
I feel like you tell me that like every other week.
Have you done it? It's really, dude, for the full moon, I'm telling you, this full moon coming up, do a cleanse.
Well, my roommate, when I told her I wanted to get sage, was like, no, we're not using sage. What the heck, Angela, you're not.
But I thought your roommate is gone like half the time anyway.
You don't need to use sage. Sage is kind of like, it's fine. It's you don't need to use sage. You can do any sort of smoke cleanse. You can use incense. You can use rosemary.
Want any sort of smoke cleanse?
She doesn't want. You don't. There are other ways to cleanse too.
The last time I did a cleansing thing, I just wrote what I need to release on a piece of paper and then burned it.
That's good. That's really good. That's a good cleansing ritual to do for sure.
But I don't know what I need to cleanse. It's just like all those bad things. Like life was going great, and then today I woke up and it's just been like bad thing every single time I leave my house.
Interesting. I wonder what the universe is trying to tell you.
I don't know. Just stay in.
Just stay inside today. Yeah.
The COVID cases at my university like jumped by a lot today. I think they just got. I think it was like 160 new cases today. So maybe the universe is just like stay inside.
Yeah, maybe. That's crazy. That's a lot.
It's very bad.
That's a lot of cases. It's tough, man. So then what? But people are still going to school. Like it's still like open as like.
Yeah, because they found all the cases were linked to social events, mostly held by sororities, frats, and sports teams. Surprise, surprise.
Right.
So they said that because there's no spreading within the classes or like within like where I work, for example, because I work for my university, that everything can go as planned.
Right. But aren't they worried that like these people who are going to these social events will then go to class and spread it to the people in the class?
Apparently not. COVID stops for learning.
What? I'm so confused. Okay. Interesting. And do they do any sort of like contact tracing?
Yes. So they have a lot of people in quarantine right now.
Right. Okay.
They're going to be testing. I think they said like the entire school in the next week or something.
Right. Is there testing like weekly or is it like how?
No.
Huh?
You have to pay for your own test.
That's awful.
It's wild.
Interesting. I get tested 3 times a week. I would hate to like go somewhere knowing that like there isn't like the utmost safety, protocols and precautions in place.
Don't go to the US.
Dang.
As a whole.
Dang. That's crazy.
Hopefully after November we'll have more regulations in place as a country.
Right. Well, that remains to be seen. I hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Random question. If you could have like a Freaky Fridays type situation happen to you, would you like wake up in someone's body for let's say a week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I don't know if like you guys have it too, like I don't know if it's a writer thing or introvert thing, but like I just think it's so fascinating how different people live and how different people think.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's just like I'll just be standing there and be like, wow, I'm living like my life and my thoughts, and someone else is living their life and their thoughts, and they're like the star of their like that's just so crazy. And I also think I'm overdramatic, so I want to see how other people live and see if I am overdramatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would totally. And I would love to like be a guy. Like I would love to like see what it's like to be a guy. That would be cool. But then I'd also really love to like, I don't know, I'd be like very different people.
Yeah.
Different from my own experience, my own lived experience.
I will
say be the queen.
I think the caveat with that is because the person would be in your body. So I would have to make sure that I could choose who I want to switch bodies with. Because I don't want just anyone living in my body for a week because that could really mess up your life.
Okay, let's say not swap. I just want to be able to live in the shoes of someone else. That person just take the rest for a week.
Yeah.
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 What if we did like an authortube Freaky Friday? We all swap in different people.
We tried today, okay? We tried.
We tried.
So,
yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, like that'd be so interesting.
It would be great if we could take it to the extent of like we'd go to like each other's work, like each other's jobs and like literally do like everything.
We should make vlogs on each other's like channels or something.
Yeah.
Someone come here and get rid of the black cat.
I would do that for you.
I'll adopt it. I love black cats.
Mm-hmm. One of my first cats was a black cat.
Adopt it.
I love it.
Where are we in the chat? Charlotte's here. Hello.
Hi, Charlotte. Oh, man.
Sororities and frats still boggle my mind as a Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was in a sorority for a bit, and they still boggle my mind.
Well, yeah, I still don't understand how their thing, like why their thing, the things that they do. Like there's great ones, I'm sure, but like when you hear like the vast majority of them, I'm like, but why?
What is their function? Like what is their fundamental reason for existing?
social thing, and there's a lot of like popularity and hierarchy around them. And it's like so people have a group to belong in. I personally think it would be fascinating to do a study on like the psychological conditioning that they put you through.
Right. It's kind of like a cult.
It is. And my school's full of them. I think it's something like 75% of students are in Greek life, which is why I joined, but I've since left. But like people get like tribalistic about it.
I think the fact that you can do hazing is just crazy.
You can't do hazing. That's
well.
I
the
mean,
fact that people do it is crazy.
If you get caught, it's not good.
What is it? What's hazing?
It's like extreme psychological conditioning.
Well, technically, like hazing is like anything. It's just to be like,
it's
if
like
you can go through this, then you can be a part of us, kind of thing.
Oh, like initiation type stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Which is so cult-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely an initiation period for sure. And there's like the initiation there's a bunch of like different initiation ceremonies you have to go through. They're very odd. Very odd.
That's so weird.
Wattpad and Dream Spooky Reading Sprint's Halloween party on October 27th at 5 p.m. I don't know why it says every Tuesday. I'm confused, but it sounds fun.
Okay. I'm gonna fall asleep soon.
I have not seen that movie.
Which one is that?
I don't know.
I imagine they like switch bodies or something, because that's like what we're talking about.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. Diane, do you have to leave soon?
I do, very, very soon. I'm actually so sleepy. I feel like I'm going to have like one glass of wine when I get there and just pass out. It's going to be great. It's going to be...
Doesn't wine, well, I guess it depends on who you are. I was going to say, doesn't kind of wine make you a little more sleepy?
Yeah.
Yes, but I love wine. I love me a glass of white wine. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see what else they have there. It's just going to be like me and my cousins. There's like 5. How many of them? I don't know. 5 of us, I think. I don't know.
How old are your cousins?
How old?
Yeah.
We're all around the same age. So my cousin is basically my age. She just turned 30. And then another cousin is like 1 year younger, and then my other cousin is like 2 years younger. We're like all within 5 years of each other.
Okay, because my cousins are really like kids, so I thought that you were going to like a kid's birthday party, and I was like, okay.
Aw, at 8:30 p.m.?
I know, that's why I was shocked.
It would be over. They'd be in bed already. Yeah, no, it's a grown-up cousin party.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, I'm excited. We don't get to get together, all of us, very often. So it's always nice to see them.
Aww.
Yeah. I love this book, and I want to keep reading it, but I do need to go.
I love the book. I want that book.
Oh, I want that book.
I'll try to find it. I'll try to find a link, and I'll send it in the group chat. But yeah, I'm sad that Hudson wasn't able to come back, but yeah, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much. I love you. We'll talk, and go ahead.
I also think that your channel link is in the bio, because not everyone who's here is in the bio or in the thumbnail, and some of the people who are in the bio and the thumbnail aren't here. So it's just a wild situation.
Right. That's okay. It's Halloween, like whatever. Things are just all everywhere. But yeah, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Bye.
Talk about spooky things. Angela, let me know how the cat thing goes. We'll talk. We'll talk like immediately after this. This is great. Okay, bye.
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 Okay.
Now it's just us as we wait for
number 2. Also a spooky part. Spooky. So, do we want to do a stream, or are we not
We're
feeling?
on a stream.
I mean, sorry, stream sprint. Oh my goodness, today's just a weird day, and today just needs to end, and tomorrow just needs to be better.
But yeah, I can do a sprint. There's things that I should do, so I should do some of those things.
I feel that.
They're just YouTube stuff though. Like I just need to make a few thumbnails, but
Oh, I need to make a thumbnail for something. Thank you for reminding me. So, let us know in the comments how long you want to stream for. I love how it was an hour and 20 minutes before we got to our first sprint. I just said stream again.
you know what? It's a backwards day. That's fine. Usually I feel like the streams that I do, you sprint early on, and then as it goes on, just you forget about the sprints. So it's backwards.
Backwards stream. Everything's just eerie.
Ooh, spooky. I should have gone. Oh, hold on. I'll get like my squash or my pumpkin. Look at this. Ooh, spooky.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I like it.
It is kind of cute. I don't know. We can do whatever. Would you yeah, you have to do a thumbnail. See what you whoa, that's very specific.
2013. We could do that. How do you feel about 2013?
The year itself, I don't really remember, but the time I'm good with.
Oh, we miss you too.
Have fun at your adult cousins' parties.
I'll bring up the timer.
Do you have like a spooky one, like a Halloween one?
Oh, I'm gonna look on this website because this website has tons.
I think it should.
It has a category called holiday timers. Oh, it does. We have the Halloween race, the spooky zombie race, the scary Halloween pumpkin, and the pumpkin field timer.
I love the race ones though.
Let's do the Halloween race. There's a bunch of spooky characters.
Ooh.
2013. Share screen. Spooky.
Ooh. So spooky.
Okay, which one do we think
Whoa.
to win? These are some weird ones.
I don't even know what half of these are.
I think one's like the devil, two's a knight,
Okay.
three's a clown, and four's like a dinosaur, maybe?
Or maybe a I don't know, because it's looking like a T-Rex, but also at the same time, maybe it's like a dragon. I don't know. I'm confused.
Also, bye, Laurel. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
I know, I'm confused too. Call it whatever you want if you choose it.
You know, I'm vibing with the number 3. I'm vibing with the clown.
I'll go with the knight. Oh, again, let us know in the comments, and I'll start the timer, and we can catch back up after.
Angela?
Oh my god. I literally saw it was near the end and I don't know what happened.
It's all good.
I like the little skeleton guy.
I realize I have so much Halloween decor. Why am I not bringing it out? So
Love it.
here's a little taste.
I don't think anyone chose the one that won.
So who won? The demon?
Yeah.
I was so close to picking it too.
Yeah, and I like the Halloween decor. It's cute.
My little friends.
I don't know, like, when Hudson's coming back.
I don't know.
Anyways, let us know how you did during that stream. Did you get your YouTube stuff done?
Me? I spent a lot of time doing this. I'm like starting to do it now, so like I don't know, it's not gonna focus. Anyway, I'm trying to do a thumbnail. You get a little piece. Because I need the thumbnail for tomorrow, the video I'm posting with RP. Although I've had no word from RP whether his video is done, going to be posted too, or what. So we'll see.
RP has had a very busy last 2 days, I will say that.
Yeah, like there's no rush for me. I just like I need to edit another video. If so, because I am changing my posting schedule because I've been having really bad, not really bad, but it's not reaching the engagement that it usually does. So I'm like, let me try switching my schedule up or something. So I'm trying like every day now.
Did you look into your YouTube analytics?
Does it show that?
It shows like when you're subscribed.
Let me see if I can find that.
Oh, hello.
I thought you were gonna get me out of it.
That would have been smart.
So when I came back, I was like, oh no, I feel awful.
No, it's totally chill. We just did a sprint.
Oh, cool. How did everyone do?
Well, I looked up more stuff about Black Cat.
Oh my goodness.
And then I started working on a thumbnail for a stream, and that's about it. Ooh. Today hasn't been the most productive day, but you know, it's fine. Some days just aren't, and it's a weekend.
Well, I ate a bunch of food. Ooh. And I made some cookies, like they're chocolate chip cookies, but I love chocolate chip cookies, but I like to take out the chocolate chips.
Okay.
Angelina?
I'm just confused, but go on.
I don't know what, I love chocolate.
Okay.
But I'd rather eat it separately from the
cookies. So do you still eat the chocolate chips though?
Yeah, but I don't bake it in. I just like, because I like cold chocolate or hot chocolate drink. So I'm not like anti-chocolate. It's just
I thought like you said like you love chocolate chip cookies, so then but then you take out the chocolate chips from the cookies, and I'm like,
as I said, I used to eat around them, but no. But I made it with buckwheat flour, and buckwheat flour is dark purple.
Oh.
And then I didn't know if I had burnt the cookies or not. They tasted good. I think they might have been burnt, but they tasted good.
That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah. So how did you do, Angelina?
I was trying to set up my little display during that sprint mostly.
Very Edgar Allan Poe.
Thank you. I actually have like we have a raven that's smaller and it's like not a skeleton, but I was feeling this guy.
Oh.
And then I was trying to do a thumbnail. Still can't see it. I don't know why I'm trying to show it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Ooh. All the fun things are happening here.
We're trying.
Did RP come on at all?
No,
We think
he's asleep.
I don't know. That black cat situation. Who knows?
Oh,
Wait, what?
Something creepy is afoot.
with the black cat.
Yeah, like what if the black cat went to England and ate him?
Oh,
Oh.
or what if the black cat was RP? And that was him wanting to get into the shop. He was pawing at my door.
That's
He
like,
was
let me into the stream.
I
I got
think
stuck in this cat's body.
being a black cat.
RP?
Well, I don't know about personality, but I'm saying looks wise.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to be that like spooky.
Yeah.
I'm a black cat. I see it. I see it.
If he was a black cat and he was for some reason in the US, I could definitely see him like trying to attack me as a joke and then like laughing when I was like slammed the door and had a panic attack. I could kind of see that.
Well,
What?
what?
I thought you just said hello, and I was like,
No, I said whoa.
oh, and I was like, oh, okay, hi. How's it going? Deja vu, but cool. Yeah.
But spooky.
I have my cake. I'm ready.
Oh, what type of cake is that?
It's like the I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's McCain, like the chocolate cake thing.
Ooh.
And I know it's not just a Canadian thing, so don't even try
I've
to
never
make that.
heard that. I love chocolate cake, so.
Is it like a box cake brand? Is that what you mean by McCain? Or is it like a type of cake, like a flavor?
No. It's the brand. Like it's like in the freezer section of a.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, I've never heard of McCain cake flavor.
Fancy. I'm sorry. Like.
Oh my goodness.
Now I want to go and get like dessert.
Should you really be leaving your house though?
Yeah, we went over this. Unless you have more candy corn left over, then like go eat that.
I have candy corn and ice cream in the kitchen. I wouldn't have to leave.
There you go.
Wait, what flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla because we needed it to make a drink.
Okay, but I'm saying so like you can mix the candy corn in and it won't like mess with the taste. That's what I was looking for.
I might actually make a milkshake because I could add in it'd be more like a root beer float because I have the ice cream and then I have a little bit of cream soda left over from the drink we were making and then I can add in some caramel.
That sounds delicious.
What we were making was butterbeer. I've been making it since my stream with RP.
Oh,
I want to make that so bad.
I don't think I need any vodka in it tonight, but I can make it like alcohol free, you know?
mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the comments. Oh, hi, Bree.
Hello.
Bree called me when I was cooking. Such a sweet person. This comment.
Yes, it is. It's deep.
Delicious.
It's delicious. The whole thing.
I think Laurel though is from Canada, so I feel like maybe it is a Canadian thing.
No, I know it's not a Canadian thing. Well, maybe this brand is, but I know this type of cake is not because I call it like my mom and I, we call it Gilmore Girls cake because we saw them eat it on Gilmore Girls.
Oh.
So I know.
But wasn't Gilmore Girls like filmed in Canada?
The pilot was, yeah.
Even though it's based in the US?
In
so
Connecticut.
Yeah, it's based in Connecticut, which is
Well, first of all, it's a lot cheaper to film in Canada.
yes.
But like, I think it was just the pilot. I can't quite remember if they filmed the other things or some scenes might have been, but once they got like the studio, then they filmed it there.
So that's what I'm wondering. They could have just had it because they were there. But I'm looking up.
Don't make me feel crazy.
So the website is McCain.ca. So that's a Canada website.
Well, I'm saying it might not be the exact brand, just the style of cake.
Gotcha.
I didn't actually see the brand on the TV.
They do have it in the US, but it's a Canadian brand, but they do sell it in the US, but it looks like they only sell it at like Walmart's.
Okay.
So it's not like every grocery store. It's only like a few select.
Root beer floats are good. It wouldn't be a root beer float. That'd be like a cream soda float.
That's better. I don't really like root beer.
Hello, Caitlin.
Oh.
Yeah, Laurel's
Oh.
in Ontario.
There you go. Literally, if you, like 90% of the time, if you meet a Canadian, they're from Ontario.
Luke's like Tim Hortons coffee in the diner and the reboot too.
Oh.
That's wild if so. But yeah,
I also feel like Connecticut is like so close to Canada.
yeah.
So they have more Canadian stuff, like the north of America, more so than like at least where I am, because I'm closer to Mexico.
But like America is so huge too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I read somewhere though there's only one Tim Hortons in America and it's in West Virginia. It's like very random and weird.
Oh, I thought there was one more near the border, like in Buffalo or something.
There's definitely one in West Virginia because I drive past it sometimes.
Ooh, get yourself a
There's
little.
one in the Mall of America for some reason.
Maybe there's more. But there's like one in West Virginia and it's a very bizarre place for that to be.
I think there's a few in the U.S.
According to the U.S., there is just a few. They are in. Okay, what state is this? There is one in West Virginia. There's some in Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, New York. What state is that? Rhode Island. I'm so bad at the East Coast. Like, I remember acing the test in 5th grade, but like,
There's one in Ohio. I've never seen it in Ohio before.
there are quite a few in Ohio.
What? What are all these doing?
There are 5 in Ohio. There's some not in Cincinnati, but close to Cincinnati. And then there are some by Cleveland. Oh no, there are 6 altogether.
Wait,
Like
no,
it seems mostly East Coast.
Yeah, so it's just the East Coast, but like the Northeast Coast.
I lived in Ohio. That's the Midwest. That seems more like the Midwest. Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. Those are all the Midwest.
That's
But
so weird.
also New York and Rhode Island and Virginia.
There's tons in Ohio. I just looked up Tim Hortons, Ohio.
Oh no, Maryland, not West Virginia, Maryland.
There's like at least 20 in Ohio.
Oh my gosh. I need to retake 5th grade. Do you ever feel that like when you try to repeat something from when you were in elementary school and you're like, I know I aced it. I know I knew this at one point, but like I don't think I could tell you the capital of a state I've never visited.
The thing for me is I don't think I ever knew anything. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and Bree lives in PA. Oh, Tim Hortons is like the Canadian Starbucks.
Yeah.
Well, what I hear more of equivalent to, because we do have Starbucks, is more like it's the Canadian like Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Because doesn't Dunkin' Donuts have, what do you call them, like donut holes or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We have those, and then we just call them Timbits because they're from Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Well, I meant in the sense where they're everywhere and they're like a staple.
Yes, they are a staple.
Dunkins are everywhere in the East Coast and West and South.
We like have Dunkins here, but up until TikTok, I never heard that many people like in real life, like growing up in school and all that stuff. I never heard people like, oh, I'm gonna go to Dunkin's.
I
It's
feel
just it's more of an East Coast.
yeah, we're in Midwest and South.
Yeah, basically just not West.
Nowadays, I feel like more people around me in real life go there. But like it was more like small coffee shops that weren't chains was our like thing growing up.
That was definitely a thing too. It's just like a different mood. It depends on like what you wanted.
Yeah, but LA's so pretentious.
Yaza said that they have McCain in Australia, but it's mostly frozen chips and corn and peas and such.
You don't have the deep and delicious?
Whenever you say that, I just think of like the American McCain family, and I'm like,
I don't know what that is.
It's delicious.
it's a political family in the United States, and so every time you go deep and delicious, I'm like, I just feel like this is wrong somehow.
Oh no.
Butterbeer floats. Hello, Alexandria. Thank you for joining.
What are munchkins?
Munchkins from Duncan.
That sounds hilarious. I love it.
Are they tidbits?
I think
Are they what the donut holes are called?
yeah, I think that's what the donut holes are called.
Oh.
I feel like they are.
I love it.
Oh, Bree knew Tim Hortons, didn't know McCain. I was like, that makes better sense. Yeah, I've never heard of McCain before this moment in time. But thank you for now making me even more knowledgeable.
About the deep and delicious.
Yes. Deep and delicious.
Don't forget about the deep and delicious.
What a catch.
Delicious.
So catchy. Ooh.
But now that you know there's a lot of Tim Hortons, I think you guys need to go to one.
I have been to a Tim Hortons.
In Canada though, or?
Yeah, when I was in Vancouver.
I was reading an article about all those Tim Hortons because they were like all around when I looked at the Ohio map, and I was like, what the heck? Why have I never seen these before? And I was reading an article from a newspaper in Ohio. Apparently, Tim Hortons had set up that they were going to open a bunch in Ohio, and they'd put them all on like Google Maps and like had the website ready and everything, and then just never opened them.
What?
So I think what I'm seeing on Google Maps is a bunch of places that never opened.
That's
That's
weird.
That's pretty shady for a Canadian.
I don't know. I think their plans fell through. I don't know.
I mean, if it happened before, like right before 2020, then that would make sense to me. Like, of course this would happen.
The article was in 2017.
Oh.
Very weird.
You know, I went to a Tim Hortons in the Vancouver airport. Quite a few
There you go.
times. They're in every airport in Canada.
Sometimes multiple.
Yes. Very important.
This is so sweet. Aww. Wait, I'm
That's
going to
awesome.
go right now and subscribe. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's a really cute avatar.
Yeah. I wonder if they designed it. Aww. Carmi Rocco. Is it Carmi? Yeah, Carmi. Okay, just subscribed, Carmi. That's so sweet. Aw.
I need to go check them out right now.
Aw.
That's like the best. I mean, that's never happened to me, but I imagine it's a great feeling.
Definitely made my day better.
See, because you trusted your gut, you stayed home, you listened to the signs of the universe. Look what comes.
Oh, donut holes, yes.
I've had
These are in every corner.
No, I don't know what else to do. I'm awkward.
I don't know what I missed, so I don't know what to suggest.
What to do?
Well, Diane was reading from a superstitions book. That was awesome. I tried to look at my bookshelf to see if I had any cool books like that. I don't. That's about it.
Yeah, the only books I have are like fiction or philosophers right now.
I mean, I have like the greatest mystery, not greatest, but like the biggest mysteries and like the worst killers, but I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I don't have a lot, especially because I'm at university, so most of my books are at home. Which makes me sad. I wish I had my books here.
All of them.
All right.
Oh,
Alfred Hitchcock's Solve Them Yourself Mysteries.
ooh.
If they're short, I'll do it. No, these are not short. But look at this photo.
Ooh, that's creepy.
I love that.
Do the minute mysteries growing up?
Yeah, see, that's what I thought this might have been, but these look. Yeah, there are 5 mysteries in this book, so that's like a pretty thick book.
Oh, okay.
Barbie said, "Oh my God, I'm screaming! Thank you, hug, hug, hug! Virtual hugs back." Aw.
That's so cute.
I'm gonna read you this one line from the mystery.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, then came the theft of Saber, the sword swallower's sword, and of Cowboy Anderson's best Lorette.
I'm already confused.
What?
Exactly. So you know what? Go out, buy the book. It was published in 1963. So, you know, it could be questionable content. And it was a gift to someone on it was a Christmas gift, December 25th, 1963, from Grandma Barack. There's like a little handwritten note in here for someone.
That's so cool.
Is this like a family thing, or is this like randomly from a thrift store?
I mean, if it's a family thing, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I found it when I was cleaning out shelves.
Laura also said, and questionable writing quality.
Not so much writing quality, more of like contents questionable, because it's 63. You know, I mean, like.
I think they were making that from the sentence you read.
That too, but I feel like with Hitchcock, it's very I forgot the word, so I don't even know why I'm gonna try to finish that sentence. But like purposefully confusing sentences. What I don't know, you know. Hopefully everyone knows what I'm trying to say.
Did Hitchcock write a lot? I thought he just did the movies. Did he write books?
I think he did some of, well, because he first had a TV show called Alfred Hitchcock Presents, where they were short episodes. I know most of his films are based after short stories, but let me see. Because he was a questionable person, as in he wasn't a good person. So that's why I'm like, who knows? No, he was the screenwriter as well. He was the director, producer, and screenwriter for his films.
Wow.
Oh.
He also made cameos in a lot of his films. I know that.
Yeah, he's in every film. You have to try to find him. That's like the Easter egg. And M. Night Shyamalan, Alfred Hitchcock was his like, is the reason he got into films. So that's why if you watch both, you can see like the similarities of filming style, and that's also why M. Night Shyamalan is in all of his films, because he like was inspired by Alfred Hitchcock.
I suppose that's his MO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not that great of a guy. Really good at scaring people.
Which
But
probably
maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, like a good example is like The Birds. Have you guys seen The Birds?
No,
No.
I know what it's about.
Tippi Hendricks, Dakota Johnson's grandma, is the star of that film. What they did to make it like really scary is Alfred Hitchcock attached real birds to her, like would attach strings to their feet and attach them to her dress. So they were actually attacking her in the film. So that's what I mean, like not a good person, but like
That's a little, maybe he was like, oh yeah, this is totally just for a movie. Like, don't worry, we're just acting right now. But he was like, yes, that's my.
there was very little laws that protected the actors back then. So yeah.
Wow.
But once you watch the film knowing that, it's a lot scarier.
Yeah, because that's the biggest thing about scary movies. You can just be like, they're acting. It's obviously just people in costumes. Like the actors themselves aren't scared because they know what's behind it. But then, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially with older films, I feel like because CGI isn't like it was back then, it was incredible, but nowadays we're so spoiled with what we have that I feel like older films it's harder to feel the fear. But you can still feel the fear with that film because you're just like, those are real birds.
Considering I'm frightened of birds, yes, that is not great.
Did I ever tell you? Okay, this is another animal story.
Oh gosh.
Over the summer when I started meditating a lot more and started becoming a little bit more spiritual, there was always this hawk around me. And this hawk would always just like fly out. Like I would be like reading outside and the hawk would like fly over me. Like the hawk was really friendly. Like one day the hawk, even I was meditating and the hawk sat down on the chair next to me and just sat there. When I opened my eyes, the hawk was there. So like this hawk was really friendly, right? But I was going on a run, and one of my biggest fears, like one of my, you know, you have those like really irrational fears.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my big irrational fears is that I'm going to be on a run and I'm going to get attacked by a flock of geese. Like that's just like a huge fear of mine. Like for no reason really. Like I'm just like afraid of that a goose is going to come up and attack me or a flock of geese. Hudson's laughing.
Don't talk to Brooke about that.
Did Brooke get attacked by a goose?
No, she's just very. Her hatred of geese is really strong.
Yeah. So anyways, I had this really big fear, right? And so
Yeah.
I run, and I see in front of me this flock of geese, and I'm like, this is it. This is how I go. And I'm like, I don't know if I should stop running, if I should start running, like if I should run through, if I should run back. Like I'm on a trail in the middle of the woods right now. So I just stop, and I'm like kind of like a little slow, right? And the one goose looks over at me and sees me and goes, rah! And like all the goose start like walking towards me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I kid you not, a hawk comes down and fights off the geese while I run away.
Dude, I think that's your familiar. If
I
it's
Really?
meditating,
What?
I know, but so I'm like, that's why I'm so weirded out about this whole black cat thing. So I'm like, I feel like animals do have some sort of meaning because that hawk definitely has a meaning. I don't even know how I got onto this topic, but it's kind of a weird animal story.
I mean, animals are so much more connected to the earth than we are.
Yeah.
They know when there's going to be an earthquake or when the weather's going to change. So,
But yeah, that hawk. Where was something tonight to get rid of the cat?
maybe if the hawk doesn't come to get rid of the cat, then that means you're not in touch with your spirituality and your hawk feels alone, or the cat's actually a good thing.
Getting attacked by a cat's a good thing?
I mean,
Like it didn't actually like touch you.
Who knows? Maybe it was like not attacking you. It was like, stay inside. Things are gonna be bad. You know, like we don't know because we don't see cat. I probably sound like such a freak on this.
You're really defending this cat, not gonna lie.
I'm just like trying to be sarcastic, but then I just realized if you don't know me from Adam, then like I could really believe you.
Harry Potter is scared of pigeons. I didn't know that.
What? Okay.
I feel like that might be like a joke thing. I don't know. Like, is that really in the book like a fear, or is it like there's a deleted scene or something in the background?
And like what gets me confused is sometimes people will call the actors by one of their characters' names. So
Yeah.
it could really be like Daniel Radcliffe, and I have no idea.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the hawk story over the summer is wild.
That is, yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about the animals I don't mess with. Okay. Sharks. I don't mess with sharks. Crocs. Hell no. Gators. I will not go near these things ever, which is the thing keeping me from going to the South, really, is Crocs and gators. Yes, I grew up on the beach, but guess what? Guess who didn't go into the ocean that much? Because sharks. I ain't gonna die. Even though sharks don't actually hurt you. It's like,
it's a really, really low chance of you getting attacked by a shark.
Exactly. Like, it's very rare. But I remember one summer there was a shark attack, and I was like, whoops, I do not care that I have beach volleyball this summer. I am not going into that water.
Yeah, after I saw Soul Surfer, and like it's a true story, so I was like, I was afraid, because I was like really young when I saw it. I was afraid to lay down because I could just in my dream see the shark like coming at that arm, and I was like, no, not about it.
Yeah, most of where I live, everyone goes through lifeguard training, like pretty much. I didn't because sharks. I wasn't going to save someone if a shark came. That was every man for himself.
Sharks are scary. We need more spooky stories about sharks.
No. I don't want to watch that. My dad, he's from England. And when the movie Jaws came out, according to him, like no one knew that much about sharks. And there were definitely no sharks in England. And like it like freaked everyone out that he went to go see it with. Like they wouldn't even go near the rivers because they were like, oh, there could be a shark. But they're not actually that deadly.
Let us know in the comments too. I'm curious what animals people are afraid of.
Yeah, it's definitely birds for me. And the problem is there's so many, like crows. But like, yeah, the crows that will just like go after anything and everything. I'm not here for it. Like if you have something shiny, they're just gonna attack you. And I'm not about that.
That's like my Nana. She can't even see bird pictures. Like she's terrified of birds.
Just their beaks. I'm like, that seems so pokey. I don't want that too.
So do you believe that birds are still alive? Oh, have you guys not seen that?
What?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a joke or not, but on the internet, a lot of people are like, birds are not real. They all died like years ago, and that they're really like robots or something. I don't know.
Oh, like a conspiracy theory?
Yeah, it's a bird conspiracy theory.
I've never heard that one, I will say.
I've heard that one.
It's a gentle one. It's not like the other ones that are blown out of proportion.
That's definitely a wild one.
One of my favorite gentle conspiracy theories, I don't know if you guys have ever heard the one where like Australia doesn't exist, and anyone who says they've been to Australia is a paid actor by the government.
Hold up. I've been to Australia. Am I a paid? I better be getting my paycheck because
I know I've been to Australia too. I mean, I'm getting my paycheck, so if you're not, that's something you should check in with the Canadian government.
There is an argument in the comments, as in two people disagreed on goats.
Oh no.
I will say I'm not afraid of goats, but goats get a little bit stalkerish, and then they butt you with their leg. So I don't want to mess with a goat.
The shark in Jaws sunk, so they had to do weird camera work since the shark was broken.
Oh.
I really hope it was someone like swimming underneath the water holding up a fin.
Like do 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 do.
It probably was. Let's be real.
Can you imagine if someone was like, "What do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm the fin in Jaws."
Oh, I remember hearing a rumor, and that the girl who held the apple on the Twilight cover would always carry an apple in her purse so she could show people that she was the Twilight hand model.
No, she's just trying to get her 15 minutes of fame.
Which,
girl, it's not about you. It's not about you.
Which I'm also like, how do we know if that's true? Because quite honestly, anyone who has similar looking hands could have just carried around an apple being like, oh yeah, it was me.
Well, I mean, if you've ever seen Friends, I think you know that finding your hand twin is pretty remarkable.
I haven't seen Friends.
There was just a noise.
Then you wouldn't understand Joey's pain.
Not Angela, are you okay?
No, there was just a noise, and I was afraid the cat was in.
Are you home alone right now?
Yeah. I also, I think it's
say that on the internet.
some days when I have bad joke. Some days when I have bad anxiety days, I just get really anxious over everything. So it's like really like today I just woke up and was having a bad anxiety day.
Okay, so you know that those are like valid things, unlike the black cat fear. I mean, no, actually, you're allergic. That is valid.
Well, it probably. Well, for what I was saying, for my thing of superstitions, it could potentially contribute. Like if you're like maybe some days you would just not think about some of the things, but now you're like really overthinking them.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh wait, what superstitions does everyone like follow or believe in? Like you don't have to believe it, but you know how sometimes it's just so ingrained in you, so you do it anyways, even though you don't believe in it.
Someone also wants to know if Angelina has a hand friend.
I don't know what that means.
I think she's talking about the Friends reference.
Friends, yeah.
The one that you made.
I don't know. I've never met anyone with the same hands as me, but I don't look at people's hands, so that much. But like, would you ever like look at a hand and be like, you know what? That looks like my hand.
No.
No, I have mainly looked at people's hands going, they look nothing like my hands, because I have like big hands, like little wrists and big hands, like the Pan's Labyrinth guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got a superstition. I always knock on wood, even though I'm not sure if it really works.
Smart though, just in case. I never put shoes on a table. Nor
that was something someone mentioned earlier.
Oh, really? And I don't say the Scottish play name. I just call it the Scottish play.
But that's only really if you're in the theater.
See, I know, but I grew up in theater. And so and when you grew up, I don't know, like when you grew up, like everyone who was in theater wouldn't even say it outside. Because they were just that extra cautious, you know? But if you do, you spin around 3 times and spit over your left shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't believe in it, but like it's so ingrained.
You do it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I really do anything. I'll like knock on wood, but like I don't always do it. It's mostly if like they're like, oh, knock on wood, and they're like, ah, okay. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really do it like out of personally myself. I think about doing it. I don't really do superstition.
Yeah, it's more of just a habit because of one of my family members is very superstitious. And so growing up, if we like did something like this person does have really bad chronic anxiety, which I do as well. But I think because they were from a different time period, it wasn't, they never found tools to get through it. So they would have a panic attack if we did it. So because of that, it's just ingrained into me not to do it.
As a former theater kid, the name of the play still gives me the chills.
Thank you, Caitlin.
I have a theater kid out on the first day of school by saying the name of the play in their face 10 times.
Oh my gosh. No, that's so mean.
If I see a lone magpie, I say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie," and salute.
I've heard of that one. What's that from?
I don't know.
Anyway, I was gonna say, actually, when I did dance, it's not like a superstition, just because other people do it to me. You know, would always do the break a leg instead of good luck kind of thing.
Yeah. But you know what that's from, right? Or the root of it?
Potentially, I don't know.
So
I don't remember things.
Understudies would say it to the role they were understudying for, because they wanted them to break a leg so they can play the role. But they created the superstition where they were like, oh, well, if you say good luck, you'll get bad luck. So you have to say break a leg. But it was really like this underhanded, passive.
Like, I hope you break a leg. Come on, let's be
like,
real.
like break it so I can have like my moment here.
I don't know if I do like any like conventional superstitions. I feel like I just have my own superstitions I make up.
Those are
But
equal.
like, if you have to do something, because otherwise, if you think you don't, something bad will happen, or something that usually good happens won't happen. That's still like a superstition, even if it's your own thing.
Yeah, superstitions come from a place of logic.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be putting shoes on a table. Like,
I know, like, that just doesn't make sense to me, period.
Yeah. Oh, but I see it all the time whenever, like, people have their new shoe boxes and they put them on the table, and I'm like, just remove it. Just remove it.
I'm trying to think if I have any. I don't think I do. To be honest.
Can I ask a really random question?
I mean, isn't that what we're doing?
Do Americans in real life actually wear shoes indoors in their house?
No.
That is a real thing.
No. Who do you know who wears their shoes indoors?
Everyone. I don't.
To me. Like, even though you live there and you're just like chilling?
Yeah.
No. What?
I know. Okay, well, for that one, if it's like your own home, I know 2 people, but that's because they have foot issues.
Okay, well, that's a little bit different.
Yeah, but
is it different shoes than the ones they wear outside?
no, it's the same.
My mom has some house slippers.
Yeah, because I'll do like slippers, or I'll have specific house shoes. Like, they could be actual shoes with insoles and stuff. But I just think, like, if you're wearing them outside, like, it's gonna get dirty.
So that's a very weather thing. Like, in Southern California, you're either barefoot all the time. Like, I grew up just being barefoot. Like, I never wore shoes outside.
Okay.
So there was no difference of that.
Yeah.
But then I also had a lot of friends who didn't like being barefoot because they thought it was unsanitary. To each their own. And they would like enter your house with shoes. Like, with me, I don't like shoes in a house because I grew up doing like yoga and stuff, and my dad's from England. So like, there's the weather aspect, and on the other side, there's like the respect aspect. But I would always have to like be like, oh, hey, do you mind taking off your shoes? And they were like, really? Like, why? It's not a thing over here.
I think that's a California thing.
Yeah,
California is a different country.
When I say over here.
Because if you did that in like the Midwest, the South, or New England, at least when I've been, because those are the regions I spent the most amount of time in, like if you did that, like wore shoes in someone's house, like people would be like, that's rude.
Yeah, well, it's more of a hot climate thing. So like that stems from having rain and mud everywhere, you know? Here we don't have mud. Dirt's dry. It's just dust. So a lot of people.
But it still would be a little dirty.
I mean, yeah, but it's not a thought. here, which
That's
does
so
annoy me.
interesting.
But yeah, it's people wear shoes here. It really bugs me because I'm like, don't you want to like get comfy on a couch when you visit somewhere? It's like take off your.
Or if you see like in the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, they just put their shoes right on the couch.
Oh yeah, it's.
Well, yeah, I don't think Keeping Up with the Kardashians is a good
They don't display real life. Are you sure?
life.
I think they're very intelligent women in as far as marketing goes. What they did, the careers they built.
Incredible.
Yeah, incredible. Kris Jenner, I would take a masterclass from Kris Jenner on like building your platform, like crazy talented. But they're not a good representation of Los Angeles. I will say they're like a small percentage of Los Angeles people. Like true Angelinos are nothing like that. So
I also think probably if you're anything like, I know most places they get a lot of California stereotypes, and I think that's the entire US. Like most of the US is not anything like California. Like it's almost like a foreign country.
well,
So-
no, I would say Los Angeles is a foreign country, which is the other issue that people think that Los Angeles is California. And no, they're very different. Los Angeles, New York are not America. They are their own countries. Like London and Paris are not their countries.
Even my friend though who lives, I have a couple of friends who live in San Diego. The way that they were raised is very different than the way that you're raised in the Midwest.
Yeah, San Diego's a different vibe from Los Angeles, though. I mean,
Like but like out west, like you're just more chill. Like it's not America. It's like more whatever goes with the flow.
that yes, I think comparatively it's a lot more chill here, but that's because we're all high off of the sun. It's always sunny, and let me tell you, too much vitamin D makes you like, dude, chill, man.
Thank you for joining. Happy spooky season.
Bye.
So yeah, no, it's just vitamin D overdose. We're definitely a lot more chill, from what I've heard.
That's the stereotype I hear of. Like it's all like they're
Like-
chill, but then also they're like really healthy. It's like that route.
But also we're very busy here. So that's another switch where like everyone who moves from the Midwest to LA, I'm saying LA, not California, because this is a more LA thing. We all work like 4 or 5 jobs at once. You don't have time off. You constantly are busy. You're constantly go, go, go. It's this weird thing where I remember it was embarrassing if someone was like, hey, are you free this day? And you were like, yes, I am. You have to always say, oh no, I work. Like everyone is grinding hard in LA.
Wow.
That's a very American. I will say that's a more of an American thing in general. I think.
It
Because
is.
I go to other countries, like it's just like people in America grind so hard, and like everywhere I've always lived, like if you're too free, it's seen as a bad thing.
Yeah, but from the people who I know who like moved here from South Carolina, Vermont, and Virginia, they were all always like, yeah, you guys are like, it's like a different level in LA. But I think it's just big city vibes, like New York City and LA, because it's so expensive to live here. So you're like, no, I need to make rent.
But yeah, I feel like it is a very American thing to have to be doing everything at once and be perfect in like every area.
Yeah. So, but no, we are definitely pretty chill and laid back. I mean, like the dating culture here is ridiculous. No one commits.
Going back to the magpie thing, it's meant to give you good luck or ward off bad luck. The
Oh,
first time I ever included a magpie, I found 220 on the floor. So now I've always done.
I have a question. What is a magpie?
it's a bird.
I was imagining literally like a shepherd's pie or like a haggis. Like I was thinking of food.
Yes, that's exactly what they say in Emily in Paris. That is
Wow.
very US.
Yeah. It's a very ableist mindset.
Yep.
Nothing else to add to that.
We have been streaming for like 2 hours and 34 minutes, so we might want to like sign off kind of soon. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm good whenever. I brought my Halloween decor, so now that you guys have seen it.
I like how it got dark because now it's like spooky.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the sun went down. That's why it got dark.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I have too high of cheekbones for this to look creepy.
I
This looks like a clown eyes. Look at that.
How would
It looks like I have a beard and like a goatee. What? That's like creepy on a fashion level.
I'm sorry. I saw the goatee and I just
No.
Oh, I love that.
Do you guys want to say where people can find you?
Oh, me? Or you are you doing your thing?
I
Okay.
mean, do that too. I meant you.
Well, my channel name is The Life of Evangelina. That's my Instagram too. I don't know. I don't really care about Instagram, so it's fine. But I think my link should be in the description.
I think yours is, yes.
Okay.
The favorite.
And yeah, I post some authortube content. I'm trying to get in more. Like, I need help of videos to do. Like, I just feel so busy with work. I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
Mhm.
So, thinking about that. And tomorrow I am posting a video, so stay tuned.
And I'm Hudson McCarthy. Oh, I did the right arm. That's good. Okay. Thank you, Angelina. Thank you. That's very, what's her name from Jeopardy? Never mind. I'm too old.
The people who go like,
Yeah. I make vlogs and stuff, and I talk a lot about writing, and sometimes I talk about potatoes. So
I'm here for the potato love, honestly.
Thank you. I didn't have any potatoes today, so it's not that bad. I mean, it's a good day because I got to hang out with you guys. Could have been better.
Hudson's
We've been hanging out for like hours at this point.
Oh, you're right. I had potatoes for breakfast. I'm such a liar. I have an addiction.
I thought I was obsessed with potatoes, but
They were really good. They were like a roasted breakfast cut with paprika, roasted. That's the content to expect from me. And normally I'm not this hyper, but I had like a lot of sugar today.
I love it.
best.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela, for having me.
Yeah. And thank you everyone.
Not Angela is the best. Well, no. I feel like that was wrong.
Thank you, Laurel. What if
There.
I just made a whole video about potatoes?
Do it.
I'm here for it.
I
Potatoes are the best.
They are. They really are. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do it.
Like the diversity of them, like what they can accomplish.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
I mean, and look what happens when you can't have them. Like a whole country is like, peace out, have to go find a new home.
Can I say something actually though? For real.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know if it was just BC. I think it was Canada in general during the whole like, lockdown stuff. Actually, we had too many potatoes because no one was buying fries. No one was going out getting fries and potatoes. So we had way too many potatoes. They were going like thrown away. I'm like, where's that potato famine now? Not here.
I heard Belgium had the same thing, but what they started doing was like giving out fries for free.
I never got any of this.
I think it was in Belgium, not Canada.
I'm pretty sure it was potatoes, but like before the potato famine, I think it was in England or Ireland, potatoes were so cheap to grow, so they wanted the peasants to eat them, but the peasants refused to eat them. So what they So like this king or this lord, what he did was he made a special royals only garden to grow potatoes and put guards in front of it and was like, they're gonna come steal them, let them steal them. And that's how he got people into potatoes.
Huh.
They thought it was
want what they can't have.
exactly. That's what Canada needs to do.
Just lock up all the potatoes, and then we'll be like, you know what? Potato heist. We need it.
Yeah.
I think that's the perfect note to end. So thank you everyone for coming.
Sorry for the weird stream, but it's